Ryan isn't a boss. Ryan is a leader. Ryan wants his hands on the project, and that's huge.
He was always wanting to be one step further than what he actually should be at.
I hear people complaining about a 4-hour shift, and these guys are running 12 hours here and 8 hours at home, you know.
You know, watching my dad around here working, I loved it. One's a little rough. I'm Ryan Anderson and supervisor manager at Powder Ridge Ski Area. So I started working out here when I was 15, when I could get on payroll. Before that, I was kind of working out here, you know, taking the trash out or just doing minute stuff. That was always my goal, is to work here as a young kid.
Started as a lift operator and worked my way up to owning it. When I first started working here, you know, I worked 7 days a week. My family bought into that with me. My wife would bring the kids out here to see me, you know, because I was gone a lot. So my kids grew up with me out here.
I can remember sitting on the split rail fence by J-Bar talking to the lift operator down there, and just good memories out here. First time I ever load tested was with my dad.
I mean, he was basically by my side all the time, always interested in what was going on. And so he'd be with me, and we'd be out making snow. So he started off just pulling hoses for me.
Well, we always call him Mini Me because he's a mini Lane, you know, and Lane is a wealth of knowledge. You know, he's built the place from the ground up.
When I turned 18, I worked out here full time, and then that's when I started making snow and running snowcats and doing that kind of stuff.
Ryan's always had the drive for doing more and wanting to learn the next thing, you know. Once he got something conquered, he wanted to learn how to do the next thing. And it's with the chairlifts, you know, he's always questioning how this works, how something worked. And so he's always hanging around trying to figure that out.
Oh, I think he's about 10 years ahead of his time. You know, he's not afraid to tackle anything, and if he doesn't know something, he's not afraid to ask you. And he tries to pick up whatever he can off the veterans.
At the end of the day, the project needs to get done. He'll make whatever phone calls he needs to make to figure out what needs to get done and get it done. It's not like he goes and hides then. He's physically with you doing everything. So it's very easy to follow a person like that.
June 9th, 2022, we put in the new Powder Puff chairlift. As soon as we started breaking ground, I was in the trench doing grade, and you know, I put all the boxes together for the concrete.
Trying to figure out how it's gonna lay in there, not really knowing what it's gonna lay in like. And then all of a sudden we get it all staked, and you see that line, kind of get, okay, this is how it's gonna flow.
It was really neat seeing it all come together. Once we started standing towers up and putting tower heads on, and you got to see everything from start to finish. You knew exactly how that chairlift went together.
So this is what he's going to be doing coming in the future. So I tried to just kind of, which was hard to do, stand back and let him take some control on some of that stuff, and he did a great job. One of the big things I wanted to do, being, you know, we built it, my daughter's here with me and with Ryan, so Ryan and I and Shelby took the first chairlift up and skied down together, and to me that was important.
I don't know, it was kind of emotional, because it was actually the first time I've ridden a chairlift with him since I was probably 12. Yeah, it was pretty neat. Everybody here is family to me. I mean, it's, yeah, my dad, my sister, and we're technically family, but you know, my coworkers are my family also.
When you go to work and love what you do, it's very easy to come here and you don't look at a time, you look at what needs to get done, and that makes a world of difference.
I just want to keep the ball rolling the way Dad did, and you know, keep expanding the company, and my future is to take it over from my dad and with my sister.